Welcome to episode number 31 of the Reseller Stew. Today we're going to be talking about sourcing, like thrift stores versus garage sales, because Ms. Tanya challenged me to go garage selling over the weekend. So I got some finds and she got some finds, and we'll talk about that today. So
Yeah.
How you doing, girl?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I am actually doing really, really well. So
Yay.
I've been listing. I sold stuff. My sales are up, which kind of doesn't say a lot because they're up like 18%. So it's just kind of like, oh, this month's not nearly as crappy as last month was, but it's still not great, you know? Like,
Right.
but yeah, I've been doing. Robin said her sales are up 118%.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So Robin's out today and April is out today. But April should be back, I think, next week.
Yeah, when school starts, right?
Yeah, I think next week we get April back, and she's dealing with college, what, 400 college kids right now.
Yes, madness.
And Robin's, I think, school started yesterday. So anyway, when do you start? Next week?
Monday.
Oh, we're Tuesday. So my daughter is so excited. She can't wait. She loves school.
That's good. That's important.
Yeah. Well, she's like I was, where I loved school all the way up until like 10th grade. And then I was just like, this sucks. This
Right? It's getting kind of hard, huh?
Yeah. We got some new names in the chat today.
Yeah.
I haven't seen before. Hi, everybody. So I guess we can just get into our normal topics, unless you got anything you want to talk about first.
No, I can't think of anything.
Nothing in particular. Okay, so do you have any really good sales this week? I didn't even look. I gotta see if I have anything worthwhile to talk about.
I did. I had a couple. I sold that Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo belt buckle.
Oh, okay. Here, let me bring that up and I'll show it to them.
And I bought it for $6 at a garage sale. I think it was $6.
Do you want me to show your store name or no?
Oh, I'm good with that. I don't care.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't know. You know, some people don't like to share their stores.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So, let me make it bigger. Can you see that?
Thank you. Yeah.
So where'd you get that from? How much did you pay for that?
I was actually with Margaret when I bought this. We had gone to a garage sale. She knows this lady, and I guess she like organizes people's homes, I guess, and with all the extra stuff, she takes it and has a garage sale. And so I was with her when I got this, and like I said, I paid, I think, $6 for it, and it sold for $49.99.
Wow.
Yeah, I was excited.
That's a good turnaround.
Yeah.
This is just one that they would buy there, or this is not like a rodeo belt buckle, right? It's not like a prize or award or whatever my cousin would be so mad at me because her significant other is a rodeo guy. Like,
oh yeah?
Yeah, his name is Beaver.
Wait, Beaver?
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
Yeah. But so what it says buyer on there. What does that mean?
You know, I really don't know. I was concerned you might ask me that.
Okay, well, never mind.
I don't care. I just sell it and just, give me the money.
As long as the customer didn't ask, that's all that matters. You ever have those things that you're like,
Yes.
I hope nobody asks me what this is? And it's always those things that you just know nothing about, and they start asking you, oh, well, is it compatible with this? And can I use it with that? And you're like,
right?
No.
Or like when you're at Goodwill and you're checking out and you have something questionable and then they ask you about it.
You're like, my cousin always wanted one. There's a lady at one of the stores I used to go to all the time, and she would ask me what every item was.
Oh my gosh, that would drive me bananas.
And I would have a whole cart full of stuff,
Mhm.
and she's like, oh, what's this? And I'm like, it's a radio.
Right?
Oh, what's this one? Like, it's a coffee maker. What is wrong with you? Just bring the things up.
Right. So this morning I was checking out and I had this really cute little black nightie thing from Victoria's Secrets, right? And the guy that was checking me out, we always talk, and he's like taking it off the hanger and folding it up. He's like, Victoria's Secrets, huh, Tanya? I'm like, gosh, just shut up. Just put it in the bag. You know?
Yeah, I've heard of other resellers that do like RA, and they've got like a basket full of condoms and a basket full of like maxi pads, and all kinds of creams, and he's like, okay, okay, guys.
What are you gonna do with all that, huh?
That's what I always tell them. I said, you just tell them you work from home. That's all you do. When you got a basket full of condoms, you're just, I work from home.
You work from home with all those condoms? What? What kind of business are you running?
They don't need to know. They don't ask any more questions, I'm sure.
I guarantee you there'd be some talk going on in that store when you left. Oh boy.
Yeah. But okay, the chat is being funky on me today. There we go. Now I got it. Sorry. Did you have any other great sales or anything interesting or cool?
Standing. I sold something I can't find. I hate it when that happens.
Still, what is it? What was it?
It's a Brookstone nap mask, and I just listed it Saturday. That's what makes it even more sad. I mean, if I had listed it like 6 months ago, it wouldn't be a big deal, but I swear one of my kids walked off with it, but they say they didn't, so I've got to find it today. I've got to find it.
I hate that when you've looked for it for one day and you've got that one extra, you get a little bit extra the next day before you have to ship it out, and you're on this massive hunt everywhere trying to find it. Yeah.
Yeah, the second day is when the real panic and pandemonium sets in.
I know. I always just end up buying another one.
I might have to.
Yeah. I oversold something last week and I had to buy one. So
yeah.
But I sold another one of those Bumble. Actually, I sold 2 more Bumble and Bumbles. Yay. One of them sold on Bonanza. And then the other one I sold, if I can get my screen up here. I got too many windows open. So I sold this one, the little one. It's only an 8-ounce. It's really small. Hang on, let me get it up. Keeps moving around. Okay, so I got this one. It's only an 8-ounce one. So it shipped first class.
Yeah.
And I took a best offer of $60 on it. I love offers like that, that are just like a little bit less than what you were.
Exactly, yes.
My other ones were these Chacos I paid $6.99 for. And they offered me a really good offer too. They offered me $33. So I was like, hey, yay. I was like, oh. Yeah. These were tiny though. They're not tiny. They're a size 7, but compared to all the big-footed people in this house, they seem tiny to me.
Right. If they would have been an 8, I would have bought them. I love Chacos.
These ones were really cute too. They were just strappy. Like they didn't have the back on them. Yeah. They're just little straps. These pictures didn't come out very good, did they? They look kind of weird. And then this thing is it finally sold. I have had this thing. You can see it's on the turquoise background. I haven't used that background in 2 years.
Oh my goodness.
I bought 3 different ones of these. They were at Savers, and I had the basic one, and then a more like deluxe one, and then another one. So there was 3 different ones, all brand new in the box.
Wow.
And so this one finally sold. I had paid $4.99 for them, each one of them. So,
Awesome.
but yeah, finally it's gone. And oh, Dwayne said that one clean spot on your shelf is gone. No, Dwayne, it's right there. See, it's right there. That's a new clean spot. And this is still Amazon stuff that needs to be shipped. But look, look, look. There's a clean spot up there. Looky, looky. And I moved 2 boxes that were on the floor in here because I listed all that stuff.
Yay.
And that's actually one thing I wanted to bring a new challenge. I want to, I would like everybody, because I can tell people what to do, obviously. I would like everybody to grab a box. I have a grab a box challenge. Find a tote, find a box, find a bag.
I've got a box.
And list it. Or donate it. Whatever's in there. You need to go through that box or bag or whatever it is and list it or get rid of them. Because I was doing that yesterday and I was like, why do I have this? You know, this is not anything. This needs to go away. So, but yeah, I actually listed yesterday, and then on Sunday I listed 21 things. I was really excited.
That's a lot. That's good.
Yeah, I need to get this. My window is really bright. Hang on. I brought some plants into my office.
Oh, plants make me so happy. I love plants.
Yeah, they had them for $1.99. And the only reason why I bought them is because I actually bought some of these exact ones at the grocery store back on 4th of July.
Oh, yeah?
And all the flowers eventually died. And I thought the plant would die too, you know. And it actually,
roses?
Yeah. And it actually flourished and it like grew new. And, you know, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I have a plant that's not dead.
Right. And when you get tired of looking at them, you know, you could probably put them in the ground too.
Yeah, I could. I'm surprised I even, like, my children are alive because I can't raise a plant for nothing. And all you gotta do is water those.
You need to get you one of those little globe things. You know, they're like glass and you stick it in the plant, you fill it with water, and then it slowly waters it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So do you want to talk about our garage sailing?
Sure.
So what did you pick up? We had, okay, so in case you didn't know, Tanya challenged me to go garage selling because I do not like garage selling. I don't enjoy it. I got up Saturday morning and I drove around to some places and it was already like an hour and a half in, and I was like, this is why I don't like garage selling. Like, I could have gone to the thrift store and loaded up a cart of stuff, you know, and then gone to another store in this amount of time.
I love garage selling. It's so therapeutic.
To me, it was just driving around and then getting out of my car and looking at people's crap.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
fun.
this is junk, you know. But I did pick up some things. And but what did, we had, the challenge was we had to get a stuffed animal, a piece of media, health and beauty, and a wild card.
Wild card.
So what'd you get?
Okay, for the first one,
we haven't shared with each other like what we got, and if you put it in the post, I didn't even read it, so I don't even know what you got. So it's all a surprise to me.
All right, hang on. Okay, so for the stuffed animals, I picked up these like little Holly Hobby dolls. I got 2 of them. And these were really popular when I was a kid. Like, I remember having Holly Hobby bedding when I was a little girl. So I don't know. I might put them in my antique booth. I don't know, maybe eBay, Etsy, we'll see.
What do you think?
I got this. I don't know, maybe $15 for both. Look at this one, isn't it cute?
Oh, that's adorable.
Isn't it? I know, I want to keep it.
That's outright adorable. Yeah,
No. All right, what'd you get?
little patchwork dog. How much is that one gonna go for?
I don't know. I really want to keep it, but I'll probably sell it.
You're like, it's not worth anything. It's
Right.
not worth anything, so I'll just have to keep it.
I do that. Like I'll find something I like and I'll keep it for a couple weeks and I'm like, yeah, okay, I don't need it. I'm going to sell it.
I rarely keep stuff that I pick up. I don't I mean like keep it for personal use. I did on that topic keep the New Wave oven. I had
I saw that.
Yeah, I had a New Wave oven sitting over here forever. They part out really well. Like you can make a ton of money parting them out. You're not going to make a huge amount of money selling them whole. But because they don't sell for that much on TV. They're like $130 and you get two, I think.
Yeah.
But the parts are what people want to buy. They need that. There's like a little plastic ring. Okay, here's a funny story. Okay, there's a plastic ring, right? All it does is raise the oven dome like 3 inches or something to make so you could put bigger food in it. I don't know, like a turkey or. I looked it up on eBay. Okay, they're going for like $30 just for that little extender ring. And the seller that was selling it said it was seller refurbished condition. And I'm like, what'd they do to it? Wipe it off? I'm like,
right.
Okay, that's refurbished now. I was like, what a scam.
Refurbished is just a fancy keyword, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me take note of that.
Yeah, that was the actual condition. Seller refurbished. I was like, good Lord.
I like it. It makes it sound legit.
It does. It makes it sound fancy when it really is just used.
Fancy pants.
But I ended up keeping. I had seen some infomercials for the New Wave oven, and then I was like, I kind of want to try that out. And I had some salmon that was frozen and like it was marinated frozen salmon or whatever. I was like, let me go get that New Wave oven and see if it actually works. And it was awesome. It cooked that salmon really well, so it's a keeper. Yeah. I only paid $10 for it, so.
That's a steal, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the chat, trying to figure out what you were talking about why can't Chad come on the show.
Chad's talking.
Oh, it says my camera's not working?
I see you.
Yeah, I see myself too.
You mean down at the bottom here?
Yeah, in the chat they said the camera's not working and they can't see me.
Turn it off and then turn it on again.
But I'm looking at YouTube and it's playing.
Wait, they say they see you.
Okay. Yeah.
Do they mean a picture of your oven? Is that what they meant? You showed that, didn't you?
No, it said that they couldn't see me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I could see me. I'm here. Okay. So, all right, what else did you get?
Okay.
You asked me what I got.
Yeah. What was yours?
I didn't get a plush item.
What?
I did not get a plush item. I did buy. There wasn't any stuffed animals.
Oh my gosh, there's stuffed animals at every garage sale I go to.
Yeah, there wasn't any. I went to 4. I went to 4 garage sales, and there was not stuffed animals. But I did buy a Sophie, the giraffe. It's a little squeaker teether thing that you give kids. I'm surprised that people buy those used.
Yeah.
Because they go in your kid's mouth.
Right.
And I was going to go ahead and list it, but after I looked at it, I was like, this is kind of dirty, and I would have needed to clean it with like harsher chemicals, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable selling this to a baby. So I gave it to my dog, and she loves it. She loves it because she loves squeakers.
Oh yeah, mine too.
We bought her this little emoji squeaker toy.
Cute.
He killed it. It's dead. I don't know why it's still smiling because it got murdered.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I know it's surprising I didn't get any plush because that's what I kind of do a lot of. But yeah, there wasn't any, and I wasn't gonna go searching around just to find a stuffed animal. So you won on that one.
Okay.
What'd you pick up for your media, Miss Book Lady?
Oh, for the media, I got a Guido's seafood restaurant cookbook. And this is a real popular place down in Galveston, Texas. So, and I've sold, this is like my third or fourth one, I can't remember, but I've sold these before, and they usually sell for about anywhere from $20 to $30, and I paid $1 for it.
Nice.
So always be looking for the Guidos. What about you?
I bought, what did I buy?
Oh, well, did you get a whole bunch of something? Right?
I got a whole bunch of cell phones.
Yeah. But
I
that's
was
not
gonna,
media, is it?
yeah, that's not media. That's, yeah.
Did you get a
I bought,
DVD, CD?
nope. I bought a catchphrase,
Well, that's cool.
but I don't think that's media. I don't think I bought a media either. I was going to just for the sake of having one, but I didn't see any that were really worth anything, so I just didn't buy any. I was really bad at this challenge.
Well, we're gonna have to do it again.
No!
Yep, we'll have to do it again.
Hang on, let me look this catchphrase up because the last time I sold them, they were doing pretty well. I didn't even look it up. You know, that I figured out why I don't like garage sales.
Why?
Because I feel really uncomfortable looking stuff up. I don't like looking things up when I'm at a garage sale. And I know it's none of their business, and I know it doesn't bother anybody, but it bothers me.
I don't
You know
have
what I
time
mean?
for that. I don't have time to be looking up stuff, and most of the time it's so cheap, I'm just gonna buy it anyway and take a chance on it.
Yeah, I think that because I was driving from one sale and I was like, I think that's why I don't like garage sales, because I just feel really uncomfortable, you know, like looking things up. And because I was at the first garage sale I went to, I was gonna buy a game. It was Indiana Jones. Sorry, I think.
I've never seen one of those.
Yeah, it was like Indiana Jones Sorry or Indiana Jones. I think it was Sorry. But the lady, somebody had already bought it. She was like stacking up the games. I thought those were the games, but she had like got some games and like stacked them up. But I didn't feel comfortable like standing there looking up the games. I was like at the end of the driveway, like looking and like like I have binoculars or something.
How much was she asking for them?
I think $1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I understand why people like garage sales. I mean, things were really cheap, and I did get something really awesome just because I was at a garage sale. The one that I went to that I thought I might get an animal at, but they didn't have any stuffed animals. They just had like baby toys. I walked up and I picked up this bag, and before I could even say like, hey, how much are these? Because it's filled with bare minerals.
Oh, wow.
So before I could even open my mouth, she goes, you can have those.
You can just have them?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so lucky.
Yeah, so there's like 14 of them in here, and they're all brand new. I put them in these bags because I listed them already. I have them divided up, but they're all brand new, sealed. And I think what she was doing was, you know how they had them where you got different shades?
Mm-hmm.
You get like 2 different shades or whatever, and you're supposed to mix it together. Yeah. I think she was buying 2 kits and using the top shade of one and the bottom shade of the other one. And these were the shades that she didn't use out of those kits, because one of these is like a really light and then the other one is like would be 2 steps up or something. So
What's it go for on eBay?
I put them for a set of 2. I put them for $19, but I could have put them on Amazon for $24. But there was a lot of counterfeit feedback, like reviews, and I was like, I don't want to get stuck with the counterfeit claim. You know, like I know they're not counterfeit. I know the lady, you know, bought them outright, but I don't want somebody, you know, saying, oh, this is counterfeit. And so, yeah, so I lost out on being able to sell them for $24 a piece, and I ended up putting them on eBay at $19 for 2.
Yeah, hopefully they'll just move fast on eBay.
Yeah, I haven't sold any. I'm actually gonna go. I put them up with free shipping, which if you know me, I don't ever do free shipping. Yeah. But I'm gonna go through my store and change over to free shipping. The reason why is Maria wanted some American Girl doll clothes, and she was on eBay looking it up and found some. And when we were scrolling through, I was really turned off as a buyer by people shipping. And you know what I mean? Like, and so it made me think about my own store, and people might be turned off by my shipping. You know, even though I do calculated shipping and I know exactly what I'm doing, and there's nothing else, you know, I don't have it jacked up or anything like that. I know how to ship.
Yeah.
That they might be turned off by my shipping. So I decided I'm going to go through my store and switch over and see how it goes.
Everything?
Yeah.
Really? I go back and forth.
I used to too. I used to switch back and forth every, you know. Are they, what is going on that they say they can't see me? Bizarre. I can see me.
I see you.
I know.
Does anybody else not see Deb?
There, yeah, I see it on YouTube. It just went blank.
Oh yeah, I see it too.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Well, heck, fire.
Am I back yet? I'm back. Okay. Thank God I'm back. I was missing myself. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so
free shipping.
Yeah, so I'm gonna switch it all over. But I used to go back and forth like every, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, and I never seemed to. It never seemed to help me or change anything. But I don't know. I think it's time to try it again.
Like, I don't mind doing it so much with books and jewelry, but if I'm shipping shoes and coffee mugs, those items right there can get kind of pricey. So I'm like definitely
£2. Yeah.
Well, some of the shoes can ship in a padded flat rate envelope, and so that's not too bad.
You can think that, you know, shipping a pair of shoes is, you could just, it's $9.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be $9. Some people, you only get charged $7.60 or whatever, and then some people you get charged what, $9.80 or around there. So you could kind of say, you know, $8.75 or $9 is what you add on for a pair of shoes. What else did you get? What'd you get for beauty and health?
Okay, well, you totally win for that one because I couldn't find anything. And you said you went to 4 garage sales. I bet you I went to 20 or more. I went Friday morning and I went Saturday morning too. And I could not believe I could not find one item. That's crazy.
You should have asked them.
Okay,
Do you have any stuff in your bathroom you didn't put out here?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to do a redo.
I don't want to do a redo. I did pick up something cool, and I didn't look this up. Check this out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's a balance trainer. It comes with this big thing, and you put the board on it, and you balance on it.
Oh, okay.
So it basically, I told the guy at the garage sale, I was like, oh, this is the item that you use if you need to reach your deductible on your health insurance. Like,
Exactly.
but these things sell for $100.
Really?
Yeah. And I got it for $5.
Nice.
Yep. I didn't look it up. It just looked cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where are you going to sell it?
On eBay.
Oh.
But yeah, so I got that, and I picked up 50 cell phones. I bought 50 cell phones for $50.
See all the cool stuff that happened to you Saturday morning? That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I know.
That should give you incentive to want to wake up on Saturday mornings and go do it again.
No, it doesn't. I want to go to Goodwill and Savers and get really awesome stuff, but I haven't been shopping in so long, it's ridiculous. I bought the cell phones. They were one of them is just like a low end phone with a keyboard. I put all of them because they didn't have batteries. So it was 26 of them. I have them listed for, I think, 49 or something.
For all of them?
Yeah. And I got a message the day that I listed them asking me if they would work in Africa. And I was like, they will work in Africa. Because that's the point of them. Like, all the phones that I bought were worldwide phones. Like, you could use them worldwide. I also got a bunch of Blackberries. So I have those listed. I think I got 13 Blackberries. And I put those up for, I think, 69 or 79. Can't remember. And then yesterday, I finally got the iPhones listed, the iPhones and iPods. I got 5 iPhone 3GSs. And they all work, and they're all ready to go, and they'll work internationally. And
what are you asking for them?
Those I put for $99. The five iPhones I put for $99, and the 2 iPods. It was a first generation and a third generation iPod Touch. I put those for, I think, $39.95.
That seems cheap to me. I'm surprised that stuff goes for so cheap.
Yeah. The Blackberries I could have put for higher, but not all of them had batteries. I only had 4 batteries. So 10 of them are missing batteries. The iPhones, fortunately, their batteries are inside. So they all had batteries.
And what'd you pay for all of them again?
$50 total.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. And the guy that was doing that I got the cell phones from actually has a cell phone store.
Now, did he tell you that, or you asked?
He had like hundreds of cell phones there.
Oh.
And I was like, wow, what do where'd you get all of these? And he's like, oh, I have a store, And I was like, oh, okay. And so.
I was just thinking, okay, might sound like a blonde moment here, but I was just thinking, it's kind of like the reverse of what the Goodwill people are doing to us. We're like going to a garage sale and we're asking them, oh, so where'd you get all this stuff?
Well, it's a bunch of cell phones. It's not like,
Right? Are they hot?
It's not normal. But I listed those with global shipping program and no returns.
Yeah.
On those, because I don't want those back, and I don't want to be responsible for their delivery.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of the problems you'll hear about people with international is when you're dealing with electronics. You'll get screwed over.
Yeah.
What else did you get?
So are we doing like our wild card item now?
Yeah, I think yes.
Okay. All right. So I picked up some Legos. I got 4 bags. These 4 bags, and I paid $2 each for them. And I've already done a little bit of research on them. This one is the Harry Potter Night Bus. See, they even took the time to write on there everything that it was. And
That's
so,
nice of them.
yeah, I think I can get about 50 for this one.
Wow.
Yeah, I just, searched the completeds and then the other one is Hagrid's Hut. Let's see. Can you see it?
Mhm.
I wrote 80 on this one. I don't know if there's just not that many on eBay.
Really? Wow, that's amazing.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know a ton about Legos. I'll have to ask Margaret. She knows a lot about them. But
I've got a big tote of Legos out in the shed I've had for 2 years now.
really, you should sell that like on your local mommy market.
No, I'm gonna just split them into pounds and just sell them by the bag.
Yeah.
But
And then I got a couple Star Wars ones. They don't really go for as much. This is, I don't even know what this is, but I wrote that after I researched it, maybe about 15.
you would be amazed at how much money you can get for parting out those Lego sets.
Really?
Yeah, I had a Lego set and it wasn't selling for very much. It was like maybe $12 for the thing. I took out all the pieces. I sold just the droids because it was a Star Wars one too. I sold just the droids, just the, the individual minifigs, and then I sold all just the, like the regular Lego pieces. And I probably made 50 or 60 bucks.
Dang.
When it was only selling for 12. And it was really funny because I was in a hangout whenever I was listing those Legos, and I found a seller that, okay, I part stuff out, but this guy took it to a whole nother level because he was selling the individual tiny little arms that went on the droids. Just the arms. And I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
like that's
crazy.
really bringing it down, like, so yeah, he was selling like individual body parts for the Lego people.
What's your wild card?
It was the phones or this balance board.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think. And then okay, so I got the phones with that one and the board, and then I got the makeup, and I know I spent $4 at the garage sale that I got the makeup at. I bought a picture that says it has the "You Are My Sunshine" song, and it just reminded me of my childhood because I used to sing that when I was little. It was like really small, and my mom would make me sing it for people. So
that's special that you could found it though.
Sing your song.
Oh
yeah. And speaking of that, last night I was in a hangout with Adam Cotter, and we were talking about books because he sells books, and he was doing a Amazon shipment for books. And I got to talking about this book that I had when I was a kid, and but I couldn't remember the name. I could only remember the stories that were in there, and it was a really special book to me. I used to read it all the time when I was a kid, and when I like 19 years ago, I left it at a boyfriend's house, and he like held it hostage and wouldn't give it back to me.
That's so mean.
Yeah. And so it was just lost, and I didn't know the name of it, and I didn't know, I at one point in time, about 7 or 8 years ago, I tried to find it because I wanted to show Maria the book. So I had went onto the Barnes and Noble lost and found kind of, and nobody could tell me what it was. Well, last night I Googled, because I knew the stories that were in the book because I'd read it so many times. And so I Googled Tar Baby, which is one of the stories. And I Googled Tar Baby orange cover. That's all I knew, is that it had an orange cover. And I ended up finding it. It's a Childcraft.
Gosh, I can't believe that.
Fairy.
What are the chances?
I know, it's folk and fairy tales, and I found it on eBay, and so I bid on it, and I think it's ending today. And I'm really excited about getting it. Because it's been almost 20 years now that it's been lost, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it ends tomorrow. I hate auctions. I would have just bought this book. If they would have had it for $25, I would have just bought the book.
Right.
But instead, I had to bid $6. If they would have just had it to buy, I would have just bought it. Like,
Yeah.
I hate auctions.
I know.
Like, but yeah, so I have it. Here, I'll share my screen. Let me find it here. Where did I? What did I do? Just close it down? Okay. Here's the book. But that's the book. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to get it. So
yeah.
It's funny because, I mean, you just never know what people are, you know, like why they were wanting something, why they're looking for this old book, you know. Like, so yeah. But all right, did you get anything else?
I did go shopping this morning.
Ooh, what'd you get?
I got another jewelry jar.
Uh-oh.
And I only paid $19.99 for this one. It looks like there's a bunch of gold necklaces in there, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see what all's in here. It's a big one too. And I bought this one. I bought last week. I haven't even opened it. I haven't had time, but I paid $24.99 for this one. Oh, and I got these. Aren't these cute for crafting? It's a whole big bag of buttons for 99 cents.
It's wonderful. You know what I would do with those? I would have a bag of buttons in a box sitting up on the shelf.
Oh my goodness.
And then one day I would dump them out onto my photo taking area, take 2 pictures, and go, buttons. Here, buy these buttons. And you know what? They'd probably sell if I just did like 2 blurry pictures and just said buttons.
Right?
I wanted to do that. I wanted to do an experiment and just like take, you know, 2 pictures of something and just be like, you know, red shirt, extra large, you know, and that's it. Nothing else. Because you see those all the time, don't you? Like in the solds, it's got like 2 blurry pictures and the name brand is misspelled and it's got like 4 words. And then like the description says, see the pictures.
Yes.
And it's sold.
It's crazy.
Did you do your craft with your jewelry? You were doing a craft, right?
I did. I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos with them, but the first one I did was the refrigerator magnets.
Are you going to make those flowers? I thought that was awesome.
I really want to, definitely.
Let me show everybody what we're talking about. It was really funny because I saw this. I follow this on Facebook called Joey. Let me see. Joey Junk, or is it Junk Joey?
Joey Junk, right?
I don't know. Junk. It's Junk Joey.
Junk Joey.
Yeah. And they do all of these crafts that they make out of stuff that they nobody send me a Facebook message right now unless you want it to pop up. Okay. They repurpose all of this stuff. And one of them was these, oh, that is adorable.
That is cute.
Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry.
That's a good idea.
One of them was the, oh, look at that. They made a dollhouse out of a changing table.
Cute.
That's adorable too. Where did you? It wasn't that long ago. Oh, they post a lot of stuff. Okay. This is a really interesting show. People get to watch me scroll Facebook. We'll just do that next time. We'll just, for an hour, we'll just scroll our Facebooks.
Go to the picture. Go to his pictures and Wait, what was he doing with those cutting boards?
Hang on, I think I'm getting to it.
Okay.
Oh, good Lord. I thought it was going to be like right there.
See,
Now
I want to
I
go
look
and
like a total jerk trying to find this jewelry jar.
all right. I want to go check out of these crafts, but I can't because I have to go look for that nap mask.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I can't find it, and I'm not going to keep scrolling. 45 minutes later, we find it. Like, that was the most interesting show.
We'll post it on the Reseller Stew.
Yeah, I think I scrolled past it, is what happened. I can't. They don't have a search button. That's what I hate. I could just search, you know.
Yeah. Wonder why it doesn't have a, is it a, I know groups have a search button.
Here it is. Here it is. Search. Jewelry.
Flowers. Ooh,
This
that's
we made
cute.
a planter out of the jewelry. And then
there you go, scrolling again.
See it. It's not coming up. And that went all the way down to February. So I don't know what happened. Oh well. Sorry guys. I know that was riveting. Oh, here it is.
There it is.
They made these out of brooches. They made flower arrangements out of the brooches for costume jewelry.
That's so cute. And you know what would be a really good idea too is I've also made like just gone and bought a bag of pins and then you wrap it with that green floral tape and put a real pretty like flower on the end of it. Just buy like a whole bunch of them. The fake flowers, they're really cute that way too. But you could do that with the jewelry. So like make it a pin. So like it's functional art.
Yeah, I'm not good at crafting and stuff like that, but the crafts that they do on the Junk Joey, I could actually do.
Yeah.
It's not like overly complicated or, oh, you need all of these supplies and these skills that I don't have, because I don't have crafting skills.
Yeah. I love the craft, and I especially like the functional art, right? It's so justified because you're actually going to use it, but yet you're making it really pretty. So
yeah, Maria loves to craft too. That's why I got her that crate, the doodle crate.
Yeah.
It's a subscription. I got my daughter a Doodle Crate subscription. They send a craft every month. And
what do they charge for that subscription?
$19.95.
You'll have to send me your link. I'll probably try that for Madeline. I know she'd like that.
They have different ones. They have they also have one that's for like building and experimenting, like doing sciencey stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be good for little boys.
Well, it's good for girls too. I was gonna get that for Maria too because she loves doing like experiments and stuff. Making power out of pennies and foil and that kind of stuff.
Madeline has her own special soap in our bathroom, and I don't even know what all she has in there. I don't want to know. But she will go in there and just start pouring all kinds of stuff together. I'm like, oh my God, she's going to blow up the house.
She's not like Fight Club, is she? Like the soap? So, yeah. So what this thing with the garage selling taught me is that yes, I understand why people go garage selling. You can get some really fantastic stuff for super duper duper cheap.
Sorry, I'm about to die. I have to plug you in.
Yeah, you can get stuff for super duper cheap. And I know a lot of people find it really therapeutic and it's something they just enjoy doing and they like driving around. I don't like driving around. Like I do things with a purpose. And so I don't I'm not even
driving around with a purpose.
I don't like window shopping. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, let's just go look at stuff at the mall. No, I have something in particular I'm looking to buy and then I leave. And so I think that's, just kind of like my personality trait that I'm just like, I just want to go to the thrift store and find the stuff that I like to buy and buy it and leave, so yeah, I think that, because that's why I stopped doing Uber and stuff like that, because I just don't like driving around all over. And that's what you do with garage sales. You drive around all over the place.
Well, I have a little area I stay within, so I don't go too far. I mean, I'm never really more than 10, 15 minutes max away from my house at any time. So, and there's a lot, there's a lot to keep me busy in my area.
Oh yeah, there's a lot here too. I mean, I brought up the garage sale map thing, and it looked like, garage sales had exploded all over Austin. It was like little red flags everywhere. But anyway, I want to go shopping. I miss it, but I'm working through this stuff back here, so I haven't gone, but I'd really like to go. Does anybody have any questions? If you can go ahead and put those in the chat, we'll answer questions before we close out for the day. Did you see any questions? I wasn't paying attention too closely.
I was not paying attention too closely. I don't see any question marks.
Oh, and so, I did get asked to do a follow-up from Chad's show on Saturday. Okay. So the guy called me Sunday and was like, hey, because what ended up happening is he's getting a divorce, right? And his wife is keeping the house. So he has all of this stuff in his backyard that he has under these like carport type things, those portable carports that you can, and they have the sides like almost like a tarp thing. Anyway, he's got them all in there, and his wife doesn't want the stuff there. And he was like, look, if you will come with your truck and your trailer and let me move this stuff today, I'll just give you the keys for the use of your truck and your trailer. And that all sounded fine and dandy. However, I don't, as much of a businessman as he is, and to be a CEO of a company, and to have, he has a Discovery Channel show that's going to be starting. And so as together as this person's supposed to be, he was, he had too much chaos for me. I got a little like, I have anxiety. Like I have an anxiety disorder. And so I got a little like standoff about it. And I was like, well, and I was asking him, I was like, well, do you have room to put this stuff? And he's like, oh, I should probably get another storage, and I'm like, it's Sunday at 4:00, and so I started looking up. I'm like, they close at 5. You're going to need to go do it like right now. I was like, call me whenever you get done, and I'll bring my truck and my trailer over there. Well, a little after 5, I called him and I was like, hey, did you get the storage unit? And he was like, no, I got into an argument with my wife and I didn't have a chance to go over there. Let me call. I have the phone number, like the cell phone number of the storage guy. And, I'll see if he can just open me up a unit and this and that. And I'm just like, this guy is really unorganized,
Mm-hmm.
And, so I didn't really like push it anymore. I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to get involved in somebody else's chaos.
Right.
I already have enough chaos of my own without adding to it. However, he's going to be wanting to offload this stuff somehow. So, and I really, really wanted that storage unit with the shipping department already installed with the shelving and
yes, ma'am.
everything. And he's not leaving for a month. He was just moving out of the house. So I am going to give him a call. It's been raining here. So I look outside. Is it still raining?
It's been raining here.
So I'm going to give him a call probably today and just touch base with him and see if he still wants to try to do some kind of deal or not. I don't like doing things in a rush.
Right.
At all. Especially when it's something like this.
Yeah, and potentially a lot of money.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it was, $50,000 easily.
Right.
Not easy, but easily, And to me, I don't, there's just too much involved, like little details that I just didn't feel comfortable rushing about. So I know a lot of people would be like, oh, but it's money and it's this, and you should have just offered him cash and blah, blah, blah. You know, yeah, that's great. And I probably could have offered him, you know, $3,000 or $4,000 and just bought it all outright, because he's got to get rid of it somehow, you know.
And he's probably going to get more desperate as time.
He's going to get more and more desperate.
You should maybe wait another week.
Maybe, you know, but it's entirely possible that he finds somebody else too. And that's okay. My life will
That's
go
true.
on. My life will go on. I'm not worried about it. I know me personally, how I feel about it is it's neither here nor there. You know, it's kind of like, if it happens, great. And if it doesn't, great. You know.
Well, does he have your number too, or just you have his?
Yeah, he has my number. Yeah. So I'll give him a call, and you're right. He's going to get more desperate, you know, and need to get rid of this stuff. So, and yeah, but to me, I don't know, something was off that I just didn't feel like I needed. I was really concerned as well, because I was like, okay, well, how long are you going to have this stuff in my trailer? Because my husband uses it. It's a brand new trailer, you know, it's $2,500. I'm not just going to leave this trailer sitting at somebody's house, you know, and I have a lock for it, but you know, anybody can saw that off, you know. And as much as you like to think like, okay, this guy is an actual you know, it's not, he's well documented. I don't want to say who he is, but he's well documented individual. You know what I mean? Like, he's been in magazines, and he's been on TV, and he's been on Fox News, and he's a well documented individual. I still don't trust just leaving my trailer with anyone, you know.
Right.
But Jeff Davison, can I have your number? It's 866-580-9898. But yeah, does that mean criminal record? Oh no, he does have a case from something that he's not a criminal. It's not anything criminal. He's just well documented because he had, like, what he specialized in, and the type of company also that he has. He was on, like, on TV and in magazines.
So do you know what the name of the show is called that he's going to be on?
It's going to be like Undercover Boss, but it's for securities, like company securities.
I love the Discovery Channel. I watch it all the time.
Yeah, so he's going to be going into companies and pretending to be an employee, and basically showing how easy it is for people to get, you know, admin passwords and all of people's information, and, you know, confidential things and all of this stuff, you know, just basically, you know, figuring out. I know they're all.
The albatross, if I'm saying it right, he is on a roll today. He's cracking me up.
Oh, Brian's hilarious. He's got a great sense of humor. Yeah, so he's going to be going in and, like, exposing holes in companies' securities.
Okay, that's interesting.
And it's going to, like, focus on like the employees as well, like Undercover Boss does, where it focuses on the employees and their kind of their stories. It's going to do that. So anyway, but I'll catch up with him, and I will definitely keep you guys posted. I know everybody was interested in it, and Chad wanted me to come and do the show really early into the deal. And so what we really wanted to talk about was just because I wasn't gonna go back over there, and I wasn't going to follow up with it. I had originally was like, you know, wasn't even sure if I wanted to take my business in that direction at all. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And also to be responsible to another person. I don't like being responsible to other people.
Yeah.
You know, so what were the questions? I know people had started posting questions before I got into that.
I think they're just being funny.
No, there was questions up here. Okay, I got them. Henry wants to know, do you buy 45s or LPs? So do you buy records?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. If I see them cheap enough at a garage sale, I'll pick them up. I don't usually look at them when I'm at Goodwill because they're all picked over and usually really old. But if I see them at a garage sale, I'll pop on them.
Yeah, I don't mess with them at all. I used to, like, back in the day when I used to go over and I just scan everything, you know, where I was just like, oh, let me see if this is worth
Yeah.
anything. But yeah, I don't touch them.
The thing about it is people are so particular about the condition. It just drives me bananas. I'm like, it's either new, like new, very good, or good, like books, right? And they have these different grades, like, VG plus plus, and you know what I'm talking about? Like people are really particular about the condition of the vinyl. And
yeah, and I just don't know enough about it. But I know Chad does. So
yeah.
Fran wants to know, do you want to buy my cookie sheeter? Those are heavy to ship. It probably wouldn't be worth it to. I'd end up having to pay you $20 for it. Cookie shooters are really simple. I mean, you just list them. They're gonna sell, during the holiday time. And they're like any other thing. Let's see. I think that's it. I think that was all the questions. Not a lot of questions today. All right. Do you have anything special coming up that you want to talk about? Any videos you're putting out or shows you're going to be on or activities?
No, I'm not going to be on any shows. Just yours.
Ours. Hopefully everybody will be back soon. It's nicer when there's more people. But I like spending time with you too, Tanya.
Oh, likewise.
I'm going to try to put out a video this week. Oh, I was going to talk about something. Hang on. Nah, I won't talk about that this week. I'll talk about it next week. We're already over our time. I'm going to try to put out a video this week. I have only done one video in the last 2 months, and it was a sales update, and that's it. And this is coming from the person that was going to do 4 videos a week. I wanted to, that was my goal, was to do a sales update video, a haul video, the show, and then like a helper video, which I have so many. They asked me to make these videos, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, and then I don't do it. So
I have like a running list of video ideas.
I do too, and I've got all this stuff that I need to do, for people, and I just don't get around to it. I think it's because I have to like put makeup on, and
you should do that. It makes you feel good.
It does make me feel good.
It helps to boost your self-esteem, and it's a good thing.
I know. And everybody was so complimentary when I was on Chad's show.
You looked amazing.
Like I always look like crap, and they're just like, oh my God.
Who is that?
You put makeup and brushed your hair.
Your hair looked really good. I thought you had gone and got it fixed.
No, I did that in like 7 minutes.
That's crazy. It looked really good.
I did that with a InStyler Tulip automatic curler.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I need it.
It's you put your hair in it, you go like this, and you press the button, and it goes, and it curls. And it doesn't like rip your hair out or anything.
What's it called?
It's called a Tulip.
A Tulip.
Yeah, it's by InStyler.
Okay, I want to get one.
Yeah, I got it at Marshall's, I think, or TJ Marshall's, I think.
Does Maria ever use that too?
Yeah, she can totally use it.
I bet you Madeline would like it. Like when we were young, remember the crimping iron? Do you remember?
Yes, I do remember.
I know I'm a little bit older than you, but yeah.
No, I remember.
Can you even buy those anymore?
Yes, you can. Yep, you can just buy them at Walmart.
I'm gonna have to get her some of those. That'd be a good Christmas present idea.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and close out today. I know it was kind of just more of a show and tell, but that was fun. So whatever. It's our show. We do whatever we want. I do what I want. So. But, all right, guys. Well, I guess we will see you next week. Make sure you join up at the Reseller Stew Facebook page so you know, you can come and talk to us and see our show updates and stuff like that. And yeah, but thanks for watching. Everybody have a really fantastic week. Bye.
Bye.